Welcome to the regular city council meeting for the city of International Falls. It is 5:30, Monday, August 1st, 2022. Our first item on our agenda is to join me in pledging allegiance to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. Please note that all members of the council are present. On the agenda today, we don't have any additions or deletions unless someone has something I don't know about. So the chair would entertain a motion to approve the agenda as written.
I'll make the motion.
We have a motion by Councillor Buller. Do we have
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Deitch. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. We'll go to the approval of the minutes from July 18th, 2022, regular city council meeting. Chair would entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Kraus. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councillor Holden. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. We'll go to our special city council meeting of the 25th. Chair would entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make that
We
motion.
have a motion by Councillor Holden. Did I hear a second over here from Councillor Buller? Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Going on to the payments of claims, we have a transfer from the 101 general fund going to the general fund from the lodging tax fund of, help me understand this, $536.53, but the total transfers is $233.
No, it's 536.53. That's a typo.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. And then we'll go to accounts payable, City of International Falls claims of $376,917.02. Airport commission claims of $115,361.16. And the airport project claims of $12,470 for a total accounts payable of $504,748.18. Chair would entertain a motion to approve the resolution.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Kraus. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Deitch. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. We'll go to audience. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to bring something forward that's not on the agenda? Hearing none, we will move on. There will be an opportunity at the end of the meeting as well. We'll go to the consent agenda. The consent agenda acknowledge the promotion of Lisa Riggs from office clerk to administrative support specialist effective July 27th, 2022 as per internal posting process. It's the only item we have on there. Chair would entertain a motion for the consent agenda. We have a motion from Councillor Buller. Did I hear a second?
Second.
From Councillor Deitch. Call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I will vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Going on to new business, consider suspending the city ordinance, section 920 for calendar parking during the shutdown. This is what we did when the shutdown was supposed to be set up earlier in the year. The dates have changed. It would be the same process that we did last time. Does anyone need the police chief to come and give more information? Chair would entertain a motion to move forward with suspending calendar parking for.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Councillor Holden. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Buller. Discussion?
Can you just make it clear it's through the entire city?
It is for the entire city. Any other discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Consider authorizing the International Falls Police Department to open the application testing process for a part-time officer. Chief Koscheck.
Council. As I've outlined in the letter, we've had several vacancies in our part-time roster. We discussed this last year, probably about the same time. We try to do it once a year just to keep the roster full. It's important to fill the sick leave. The part-time officer is also kind of evolving into the officer we use for specialty duties. Officer Vallejo, as a school resource officer, is a part-time employee, but is filling that role. It's unavailable for filling shifts. So we have several good candidates that are, again, coming out of the school and want to work up here. And I continue to appreciate all of you being open to this process, because we are not, as I've said before, facing this exodus that a lot of cities are seeing where they can't fill these positions. And it is due to the welcoming nature of the city. So I just ask we can open the process and establish a roster again.
Okay. Chair would entertain a motion to do that.
We're good.
Ooh, 1, 2. We have a motion by Councillor Kraus, and I believe it was a second from Councillor Deitch. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Consider authorizing the administrative department to externally advertise the vacant office clerk position. City administrator.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. The the previous office clerk did sign the posting, and as you just did acknowledge her promotion to move up to the administration support specialist. Internally, there is no other candidates. The normal posting period is 5 days internally. And the union did a poll of their members to help expedite our process, and their members along with the Public Works Department, and none of the Public Works officials wanted to come and work with us in our office. So we're going to move that forward a little bit faster, and then we're asking to go outside now and advertise externally.
Okay, Chair would entertain a motion to do so.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Buller. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councillor Kraus. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
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 I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Next, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 orders for corrective action on various houses. We'll just have the city attorney give us some background information, and we'll take all of these at once.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. These are homes that have fallen into disrepair. In each one of the packets, you can see that we've written the homeowners, sometimes multiple times, detailing the repairs that need to be made, and they've not been made. And the fire marshal has requested that I bring these issues to the council so that the buildings can be demolished. If the court approves this, the process is we send the order that's adopted by the council to the homeowners. They then have an additional period of time to try to make those corrections. If they've not done it, then we file a court proceeding in each individual case, and then they have the ability to come to court and contest whether or not the property should be demolished. That typically does not occur. I think in my 12 years as city attorney, I've only had one homeowner come in and tried to object to the demolition. And what happened in that case, the court gave them another couple of months to complete the process. They failed to do it and ended up being demolished. So in all likelihood, the demolition in these 4 properties would occur. There's pictures. I think in 3 of the 4s, there's pictures. One of them we didn't have any pictures that had been taken. And I would just ask the court or the council to approve these so that we can move forward and clean these properties up.
All right, so the chair would entertain a motion for corrective action on 620 9th Street, 1307 7th Avenue, 816 9th Street, and 909 7th Street.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Councillor Holden. Do we have a second? We have a second by Councillor Deitch. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Any other business to come before the council? Hearing none, we'll go to reports of the administrator, attorney, and department heads. City administrator,
I have nothing additional, Mayor.
city attorney,
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. Betty and I and Sherry have met with Chelsea Nelson to try to work through some of the transition process that we want to follow with me retiring as not only a city attorney, but from the practice of law at the end of the year. And I think we've worked something out. And I think initially Chelsea and Mr. Anderson are going to be primarily focused on the rental licensing area. That's a new process. And we have some landlords that have not gone through the process that they're supposed to, and they would be subject to sanctions and potential criminal actions for that failure. And so I think Chelsea's going to be working with Jared on that and moving forward to do those things and gradually transition so that they can work through. Chelsea's office has been serving as city attorney in both Warroad and Baudette, so they're familiar with the complaint process and the charging things that go forward. We had talked about come the 1st of November, probably any new criminal cases that came in after November 1st, we would just have the whole process begun by the Anderson Law Firm and Chelsea so that I wasn't starting new cases that I clearly wouldn't be able to finish beforehand. So I think that looks like it'll be a smooth transition. Look forward to working with Chelsea in her office. I don't anticipate any issues. The other thing that's going on in the multimodal, our committee has met to discuss moving forward with a potential development agreement with the interested company. Paul and Evans met further with them. Things look positive and are continuing to move forward. So I hope to have a draft development agreement probably by Wednesday to the members of our committee to review so that by the end of the week we should have something to hopefully present to the interested party.
excellent.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Any department heads have anything to bring forward? Okay. All right, we'll go to the mayor, council committees, boards and commissions. Anything? I don't have anything this evening at all. All right, we'll go to audience. Anybody in the audience have anything to bring forward? Hearing none, we'll go to correspondence. In your packet, you have some International Falls Rainier Rainy Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau meeting information, International Falls Recreation Commission Board meeting minutes, and the International Falls Kuching County Airport Commission draft minutes. Our next regular city council meeting is going to be Monday, August 15th at 2022. And we did have a land use and legislation meeting earlier this afternoon. There's going to be some stuff coming out of that and will be in your packet for the committee of the whole next Monday. Please.
Just a reminder too that that will have a budget meeting prior at 4 p.m.
Excellent day. With nothing else, I'll adjourn this meeting at 5:43.